stages of production. Every video ever made goes through three distinct phases in its life. No, not relevance, irrelevance, and obscurity. Many videos never make it out of obscurity, and some seem to be perpetually relevant. Nope, I'm talking here about the stages of production. But you knew that from the title of today's lesson, because you're smart. Don't argue. I know it's true, so just say thank you and we can move on. You're welcome. These stages are pre-production, production, and post-production. If it's easier to think about it this way, you could use the words planning, creating, and editing. It's the short form of what each step involves, but it's more than just that. Pre-production. Pre-production is everything that you do before the video starts. What type of video will this be? How long will it be? What kind of crew do you need? Who, if anyone, will be in front of the camera? What equipment do you need? Where will the video be shot? Are there any forms we need, like a model release? How long will the shoot be? Do we need to arrange for food for the people involved? What about travel or hotel accommodations? Does anything need to be rented? How much time do we have to pull the whole thing off? What's your budget? Who is the audience? What's the genre? Who will write the script, if there is a script? And who has the final okay on the video? I've heard it said that for every minute you spend in pre-production, you save 5 later on. When I first started this, I didn't really believe that. At first it seemed that I could do it all myself in my head. For simple videos, this seemed to be the case. For more complex ones, little things started to crop up, like the wouldn't it be great ifs? You know what I mean? Someone would say, wouldn't it be great if we had a shot of a used car lot here? Or wouldn't it be great if we could have a shot from across the ravine looking back here? I also heard the couldn't we justs. Couldn't we just shoot something real quick of a guy biking through the woods? Or couldn't we just make a quick video from the footage I had of my 12-year-old shoot on my cell phone? When you know all the logistics involved with a shoot, but you don't put them on paper or in emails, no one else knows that the simple idea they have is really much more complex idea requiring hours of work. Bad video is easy, but distracting. Good video looks easy and the production value is ignored because it lacks distraction. Production is next in line. When you start setting up your equipment and directing your actors, you should already know what you want to see. It shouldn't take long to set up a simple shot because you've already scouted the location and know what you need. You shouldn't need to run out and get very much at all. Surprises happen, but they shouldn't be the norm. I always try to get the best product recorded that I can. Don't tell yourself, I'll just fix it in post. Make it as easy for the editor later. Shoot more than you need, knowing that most of it won't be used. Don't be a perfectionist, but don't think, that's good enough either. You want to shoot like you're getting paid for it, even if you're not. Shoot like this is going to be on your demo reel, even if it isn't. Make sure you get all the shots on your shot list and you'll be fine. If you see something cool or potentially useful, don't hesitate to shoot it. You're not like it's not like shooting on film. So shooting 5 more minutes usually costs you less than $5, and usually it might help you create something truly engaging. When you take it into post-production, the third and final step, the editor's job should be fairly simple. He or she should be able to cut together footage so that that it makes a story without searching for footage that doesn't exist or fixing bad takes. At the Church Technical Leaders Forum, I went through my post-production workflow, and here's what it is. I copy the MOV file from my SD card. I shoot on a T3i, like I'm doing right now, and I copy that to my hard drive. I open the files in MPEG StreamClick and save them as ProRes 422. I use Final Cut to edit. I sync audio manually or with Pluralize. I do color correction and grading in color or with looks. I add lower thirds, graphics, etc. in motion, and I compress with compressor, normally into H.264. At that point, you could display it using worship software, upload it to a server for downloading or playback on the web, or even burn it to physical media. If you're sure you're done with all the media, you could delete it. But it's always good to plan to archive and back up just in case. I learned this lesson early when I was told that a video I'd done for school would be perfect for church, except they didn't want the subtitles. I didn't have any of the files, but I did have the source material. So I had to recapture the whole thing and re-edit it just to remove the subtitles. It was worth it, but if I'd archived, it would have been a 5-minute process, not a 5-hour process.